This is my process story for the musc2653 digital music techniques assignment. I chose the hyperpop option. My artistic idea was to create a bright and energetic sound, but with a sense of digital overload and instability. I did not want the track to sound like a normal commercial beat. Instead, I wanted to focus on sound design, layering, space, distortion, glitch effects, and digital processing. This screen recording shows the full FL Studio project. The track is built with multiple layers, including drums, melody, guitar samples, synth sounds, and effect sounds. It is not just one loop repeating from beginning to end. Different sounds enter and leave at different moments, so the track has a clear sense of development. The beginning is lighter and more open, while the later sections become fuller, louder, and more intense. This helps the piece move from a playful hyperpop feeling into a more chaotic and digitally overloaded sound. This screenshot shows the overall arrangement of the project. I tried to think about the track in terms of foreground, middle ground, and background. The foreground includes the most noticeable sounds such as the main melody, guitar chords, and some clear effect sounds. The middle ground includes the drums, synths, and rhythmic elements that push the track forward. The background includes reverb tiers, digital noise, atmospheric sounds, and transition effects. This layering helps the mix feel more three-dimensional and prevents all the sound from being crowded in the center. This screenshot shows some of the space and time-based effects used in the project. Valhalla Room and Fruity Reverb 2 were used to create a wider and deeper sense of space. They help the sounds feel less dry and more atmospheric. Fruity Delay 3 was used to create echoes and repeated sounds. This gives some melodies and effects a more digital and rhythmic feeling. These effects help create depth, movement, and space in the track, which is important for making the mix feel less flat. This screenshot shows a glitch style effect used in the second part of the track. This effect can change the timing, patch, reverse movement, panning, and green texture of the sound. It cuts and reshapes the original sound into something more fragmented and unstable. This was used to create a chaotic and stirring feeling in part 2. I wanted this section to sound like digital malfunction or emotional overload, and makes the track more experimental and gives it a stronger hyperpop identity, rather than sounding like a normal beat. Through this project, I learned that hyperpop is not only about fast drums or bright sounds, it can also use distortion, glitch processing, reverb, delay, and special mixing to express a digital emotional experience. The final track tries to combine catchy, melodic elements with more experimental sound design. The use of foreground, middle ground, and background helped me think more clearly about layering and mixing. Overall, the project allows me to explore how digital tools can shape sound, emotion, and structure in a creative way.